All right, hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Ask Avera. Today, I'm telling a story about the time when I was in confession and was told that acting on my same-sex attractions was not wrong. This is a disheartening story, honestly, and one that I'm not happy about the fact that happened to me. But to an extent, I am very glad that it happened so that I can address it, that I can talk to people about it, and that people who have been through the same thing, we can kind of share in that. So I was at not my home parish, but the parish that I frequently go to now. And there was a priest that was visiting. Now, I had never seen this priest before. I don't believe he was a diocesan priest. And this church that I go to now is kind of like out of the way. So it's really difficult to get other diocesan priests out to that parish, specifically when they have like more than one mass to do on a Sunday. And I went to confession before mass, and I brought up my same-sex attractions to some degree. I don't remember how exactly I brought it up or what I said, but he kind of looked at me and he said, "Oh, it's not a sin to act on those desires." And I was just kind of taken aback, because this is a Catholic priest saying this to me, and I didn't know how to handle it. I didn't know what to do. I was just really shocked, and I don't think I said another word the entire time. He went on to say that he had a relative who, was in a same-sex marriage or relationship after leaving his wife and children and being in a relationship with another man. And he was saying, I say masses in his house all the time. He's a very good Catholic and all these things. And I'm not doubting whether or not either of them, were maybe really have a heart for God and, want to some extent my good. But if you're gonna will my good all the way. You're a Catholic priest, and you tell me to my face in the confessional of all places that acting on my same-sex attractions is not wrong, which is directly against Catholic Church teaching. The church that you are professing by the fact that you are wearing this collar and are about to celebrate Mass in 20 minutes. You're professing to believe everything that the church teaches. You not only consecrate the host, but you take it. And when you say amen, you are professing to believe everything. And you lied to me. Not only did you lie to me, but you lied to me in the confessional. And it was heartbreaking, and I think one of the difficult parts for me was the fact that no one was going to shake my faith. He wasn't going to shake my faith. I walked out very disheartened and sad, but I wasn't questioning anything. But someone who might have walked in after me that didn't have that same conviction may have very well had their faith uprooted by this man who is in persona Christi, is being Christ to me in this profound way. And he lied to me. He would have lied to that person. and it really frazzled me. He actually ended up like making up his own mass parts, and like it was so incredibly just liturgical abuse all over the place. So I ended up walking out at the gospel and going to mass across town, actually at my home parish, like 30 minutes away. But I didn't know what to do, and I've talked about it some, and I actually ended up calling my spiritual director, who's good friends with the priest, with the parish priest at that parish that I was at. And I said, you need to call him and tell him what happened to me, because like he can't come back there. Like he cannot be allowed to come back because of what he said to me. And since then, this was maybe a year or two ago, so I don't know what happened to him. I never heard anything about it, but I have not seen him again, which I think is good, especially if he hasn't, tried to change, or at least like actually believe what he professes to believe. But yeah, that was just a really disheartening story, and it's a story that I've heard plenty of times from other people. And if I can make one plea to priests in this video, I'm not judging you if you believe what this priest did, but I am judging the fact that you're lying. You are actively lying, and you're wearing this collar. You are a priest forever. You are a representative of Christ on earth, and you're lying. And it's hurting not only us, the people you shepherd, but yourself. And that's my main concern. My concern was for that priest. And I hurt for him, and I pray for him, because that was a disgrace. But again, no one is outside of the mercy of God. And I would hope that any and all priests who are in that position would actively try to change, not only for the people that they shepherd, but for themselves. Because I've heard it said that it is one thing to have a wolf in sheep's clothing, but it is a whole other animal to have a wolf in shepherd's clothing. And that is extremely dangerous, and we need to change that, and we need to fix it. So thank you all so much for watching. I know this was kind of a heavy episode, but I feel like it needed to be made. Be sure to like and subscribe if you haven't already, and turn on the bell notifications if you want to see more videos, if you want to be updated every time I post a new video. And guys, if you like my shirt, my friend makes these awesome t-shirts. Mine says Believe and has the host right in the center, and I have a hoodie that says Ave Maria on it. Super awesome. I will leave the link to his site down below. You can go check out his merch if you like this shirt, and you can check out the other things that he has in his store. I'm sure he would greatly appreciate your patronage. So thank you all so much for watching, and be sure to come back next week with another new video. Bye.